You have to start on YouTube first, don't you?
No. Alright, China.
Right here.
Yeah.
How about that?
That's crazy, guys. Seen somebody in it.
Yeah, here, restart.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yes. Alright. Send the link in the class, please.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Go on my YouTube and get the link. I live streaming it on my phone.
You don't call her?
No, you could call her. She called me a while ago. So you see it? Alright, send it in the group.
I did.
Send it in the class. Yeah, thank you so much. And ask people if they're seeing it and stuff.
What, center?
No, it just testing it for now. Huh? No, somebody sent it there. Yeah, if you give it a go. Well, I don't see nobody in it.
I just sent them the stuff.
You see, I don't see one. China?
Hello? I'm doing something for the live.
Yeah, people joining now. Yes! Okay. Excuse me, you know who's in charge? Anybody, you know who's in charge of the camera? No? Yo, yeah.
The best.
Yeah, bro.
Actually, the best.
As in, you can check your phone and see if it's working? I just want to know, like,
Link in the chat.
I think so, yes. I need to speak to someone.
Good.
I'm hoping it to be okay to leave it there because the back.
Oh wait, no.
No, yeah, because they're not gonna hear anything. Alright, I'm gonna.
There are some persons at the back, and I recognize you as my former students. Ask you please to come and just take your seat. There's still a crowd at the back. I don't know.
No.
Can you come please and take your seat?
You might be here. Oh, it's okay. Oh, you could hold this for me. It's it.
Wait, let me pull it up to the back. Yeah, you're good.
I'm just giving another minute or two. I think the gathering has to do with photography. At the back. But we want to be out of here before the midday sun.
Yeah, right.
We're not doing it.
Yeah, right. Huh? The light? Yeah, it's in the class. You sitting on it?
No, just check.
Huh? Oh. So. I hope people can hear.
The orientation is apparently like this on the screen.
So how do I change it?
I'm asking you to change it now.
Yeah, I'm changing it now. See if this changes it. You change?
Send the message.
Please be patient. I think just about 10 more doctors need to
California.
have their particulars taken so that when they come up, the photographer recognizes them. It's a special.
No change?
So just bear with us. Please come and sit as soon as you have been sorted out.
So full circle. Your YouTube channel about medical stuff.
Right?
It's so cute.
Apparently it's portrait and I'm trying to put it into landscape.
Let me check it again. I feel like it was landscape when I first went on it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think it was. Yes.
It's fine? Okay.
Like it's
Wait, tell me now, Kennedy.
yeah, it's landscape now.
I think the people are, like watching on the TV. phone doesn't die. It's already on 80%. Oh my god.
You can't have the phone like that. Standing.
Like this. The only reason I really want to is because they might miss.
Because it's still not.
I know.
Okay, good morning again. And I want to start our celebration a little differently. So I'm going to ask the Selector Lynch, play the song for me. Come on, class of 2025. Winning. All right, you can take it down from me, sir. Thank you for that. Welcome everyone to this, the pledge ceremony, the annual pledge ceremony, but this one is for the class of 2024. Here for the faculty.
5.
2025.
Yeah.
That's an error. Class of 2025. For the class of 2025 Faculty of Medical Sciences. Thank you for the correction. Alright? And I am so delighted to be here. I will be your chair for the program. I'm Professor Colette Cunningham-Myrie. You will see in your program that I'm the acting director for the Health Services Planning and Integration branch at the Ministry of Health and Wellness. I really am on secondment to the ministry. So I taught all of them last year, and it really is a delight. Let's give it up for class of 2025. And I always say, here are the parents. Raise your hands. Come on, clap them. The aunties and uncles and grandparents and cousins, come on. And all the other friends and well-wishers. Come on, clap them, class of 2025. They played a big role in you being where you are today. So don't forget that. So we're not going to, take too long. I not want to talk a lot as a chair. I want to invite Professor Minerva Thame, or Dean of the Faculty of Medical Sciences, to come up at this time and bring her greetings. Prof. Thame.
Chair, Dr. Colette Cunningham-Myrie, Professor Cunningham-Myrie, Dr. Kathy Pate Robinson, the Honorable Secretary to the UWI Mona Alumni Association, Dr. Rennie Badru, President of the Jamaica Medical Doctors Association, Dr. Andrea Garber, our Deputy Dean, Student Success, specially invited guests, distinguished colleagues, parents, or new doctors for the class of 2025, good morning. Let me first begin by congratulating our newly minted doctors. Well done. The class of 2025 began their medical school journey virtually because it was during COVID pandemic that they started. I think this class is probably one of the most resilient classes we have ever had. Starting medical school in 2021 virtually could not be an easy feat. There was isolation, you didn't know your classmates, bonding with your classmates were delayed, which is important for your growth. Starting a program which could be quite challenging and being on your own must have been difficult. But thank God we were able to return face-to-face in July 2022. But as a resilient group, you plodded on. You have completed successfully, gaining all sorts of experiences on your journey. And we are here to celebrate with you and your success this morning. The UWI was established in 1948 with 33 students in the Faculty of Medicine. There were 23 males and 10 females. and we have grown over the years to greater than 1,000 medical students sometimes in some years. The Faculty of Medicine was renamed to the Faculty of Medical Sciences, and it currently now offers 7 programs at the undergraduate level. Medicine being the first, joined by nursing, physical therapy, radiological sciences, pharmacy, dentistry, and Bachelor's of Medical Sciences. The faculty also offers postgraduate programs, and therefore the faculty's total population is just under 4,000 students. The UWI is ranked highest of all degree granting institutions in the Caribbean and Latin America by the Times Higher Education. And what distinguishes us most from the universities in the region is our strong involvement in research. Our university has made significant contribution to the world in areas such as malnutrition, child development, and recently, one of our researchers, Dr. Simone Badal, has created the first black cancer cell lines for prostate and breast cancer. That's a big deal. You in the class of 2025 has now joined this rich legacy of graduates and from this distinguished university. I want you to reflect on when you first entered medical school at the UWI. Online, anxious, apprehensive about the unknown, but eager to learn and to start your journey. Today just marks one successful milestone in this long journey ahead. We expect that we'll have many more such milestones to go through. As you continue to practice medicine, you will appreciate that medicine is an apprenticeship. As we learn or train, you learn medicine not by sitting in a library or sitting in your rooms, but by being around in the clinical space, by doing, by seeing, and working side by side with your colleagues, both junior and senior.
Thank you so much.
This is a long life journey, a long life learning journey. As you go into internship and into residency, as you become consultants, you will always continue to learn. The busier your call nights are, the more you learn, because the more you have seen and the more you have done. So appreciate them. This is a special day for you when you celebrate your success with your families and your friends. You have entered a profession to serve, and you must do so with pride and humility. As you continue on your journey, which is still in its infancy, I want to remind you to treat your patients with respect, communicate with them no matter how small they are. Remember to listen to your patients, show compassion, show empathy. Be patient and answer their questions without an attitude, as no question is trivial or stupid. You must educate your patients on their condition, and when they leave, they must understand exactly what is wrong with them, and they must have a clear plan which they understand. That way, the compliance is always much greater. Remember to behave in a professional manner at all times. You cannot be texting on your phone when you're talking to your patients. If your phone rings, you say to your patient, "Excuse me, I need to take this call," and ask them for their indulgence. When you see them waiting a long time in the waiting room, a simple explanation of what is happening goes a long way. Your patients have no idea which ones of you sitting here has a GPA of 4, a GPA of 2, which one of you received distinctions, honors, or a pass. What they judge you by is how you treat them and the respect you show them and how you make them feel. Remember to go that extra mile, because often that extra mile that you go makes such a difference that is etched in their minds, and that is what they remember you by. We have entered a profession and we have signed up for a life to serve, and that we must do. As you enter internship, you will experience long working hours, but you must learn how to balance your working life with your social life. You need to get adequate rest, you need to eat properly. You must take care of yourself so that you can take care of others. The life of medicine doesn't mean that your social life must die. You need to find a way to balance them. It is important for your mental health, and it's important to live this life of balance. Congratulations to you all again, and I wish for you that every day that you get up to go to work, you want to go to work because you enjoy it so much. I wish you a wonderful and fulfilling career, and I look forward to seeing you at your graduation in October 2025.
Give our first female dean a round of applause.
She's the Honorary Secretary from the UWI Alumni Association, the Jamaica chapter, and she'll be followed by Dr. Renee Badro from the Jamaica Medical Doctors Association. And Renee is the president. So let's meet Dr. Baker.
Master of Ceremonies, Dean Professor Minerva Thame, Deputy Deans, members of faculty, specially invited guests, family members, members of the class of 2025. Good morning. It is my pleasure to bring congratulations on behalf of the UWI Medical Alumni Association, UWIMA, to members of the class of 2025. UWIMA was founded in 1988 and is dedicated to the ongoing support of the Faculty of Medical Sciences, UWI, and promotes camaraderie among its graduates. Since 2003, the UWIMA 1948 Society has given over $250,000 US in grants, and since 2021, the UWIMA Endowment Fund, under the chairmanship of UWI Chancellor Emeritus Sir George Aneen, has given 62 grants valued at $93,000 US. The UWIMA Jamaica chapter works with the faculty at MONA to positively impact medical students. Currently, we're part of a mentorship program, and we plan to establish linkages with the UWI MONA Medical Students Association to foster further collaboration. It has been 71 years since UWI produced the first 15 medical graduates in 1954. You, the class of 2025, are part of this proud heritage, having received a solid foundation with world-class training. Our graduates have made contributions in communities across the Caribbean and beyond. Many have made and continue to make a significant Always remember the things that you have learned here, not just the technical aspects of medicine, but also the softer skills that are so important to becoming a truly great practitioner. As mentioned by Dean Payne just now, the kind of doctor we all want taking care of us. Your compassion, your listening ear, your empathetic approach are all going to be very important. These next few years will be formative. Ones as you translate what you have learned as undergraduates into the real world. There will be challenges, but you are more than equipped to face these. As you build your careers and find your niche, remember those coming after you and your alma mater, which gave you the foundation on which to build. I encourage you to become active in the Alumni Association wherever it is you may find yourself in later years. On behalf of UWI Medical Alumni Association, I congratulate all those who have successfully completed this course of study. Best wishes in all your future endeavors.
Master of Ceremonies, Professor Colin Cunningham Nairi, Professor Minerva Thame, special guests, family, friends, and most importantly, the class of 2025. Good morning. I know after you guys finish your exams, you're like, thank God you're done. Because that was my expression after some years ago, and I'm not telling you how long. But when I finally got my paper and it told me that times passed, I was like, thank God, this is done. But that was a lie, because it's not done. We still have to continue learning, we still have to continue growing, and if you decide to specialize, you still have to continue more studies. But at this stage, you guys can say, thank God, it done. That you have passed your exams, you have done well, and for that we congratulate you and we celebrate you. And as a JMA, we are that professional body that is responsible for you. So if you end up in any professional problems or if you have any questions, we're the first persons you need to come to. Because we are to you what JAMSA or what MMSA is to you, alright? And we have some tips that we usually share with each year, and we have a special webinar that will help you in your transition from student life to work life, and that's going to be on July 20. We have a small package for you that we can give you more information on that, and we're going to send it for your class representatives. But today, as I stand here, there are some advice that I really want to give you guys. We learn in med school about the biopsychosocial spiritual model, not true, right? But we learn it especially with regards to treating our patients. Have we ever really thought of how we should take care of ourselves? Because if you are not well as a doctor, you can't treat your patients effectively. For the bio model, are we eating right? Are we going to the gym? Are we taking care of this physical body that we have? Psychosocial, are we taking care of our mental health? Internship is going to come and it's going to be rough. It's going to try you mentally. And it's important that we understand that our mental health is absolutely important. And we have lost colleagues to mental health issues, but that will not be said of this class, because we are going to stand together and we're going to take care of ourselves. Socially, let us love each other, let us take care of each other, let's work with each other. And spiritually, let us all realize that Jesus is our salvation. And I want to just stress the importance of taking care of each other. Sometimes you have an IV access to campsite, you need to call help. You need to call for help. You may realize that a colleague is falling behind because the workload on Ward 2A, I'm talking to patient people, the workload on 2A is heavy. But 2B kind of gets a little bit lighter, so you go over to 2A and you help them. And that is what camaraderie is. We see another colleague in need and we help them. And while we do this, it's important that through it all, that we must show gratitude. And I want the class of 2025 to just do an exercise with me. I want you to look over there. And I want you to look over there. All right. And I want you to look in the faces of your parents, of your family members, of your relatives, whose blood, sweat, and tears helped to bring you to this point. And I want you to just give me my hand for me. Family, friends, on behalf of everybody here in the university, the JMBA, Jamaica at large, we just thank you for the sacrifices that you made to bring these relatives, these doctors, to where they are today. And we acknowledge, we celebrate you, and we salute you for that. Docs, my final advice is this. As Prof. Clayman had said, this is an apprenticeship. You're not going to know everything on the first school. Give yourself grace. Give yourself grace and humility to learn from those who have been before you. And you have embarked upon a journey that is hard but enjoyable. It's difficult, but it's rewarding. It's long, and I put the long part in there, because there are some people who have DM programs that are like 6 years. It's long, but guess what? It's worth it. And once again, class of 2025, congratulations from the JMBA, and I'll see you on the wards.
Now, I teach community health. Where's my clerkship B2? The people that we did the exercises with the dumbbells. Let me see your hands, right? So we practice flat income health. We actually took them through an exercise session, that particular clerkship, based on that. So you really have to take care of yourselves. And family members, what the doctors have said is really, really true. It's a hard road. So please, be supportive of them as they go through this part of the journey, the next phase. I think internship for me was the hardest. But if I can do it, or could have done it, so okay. Now, I know you're waiting on the results, right? And all I can say is that I was told that they're impressive, right? But just before Dr. Garbott comes up, I'm going to ask Dr. Gordon Foster to come and sing Dream.
So I thought it was full circle to perform it here today. So this is Dream. Yo, can I have a guitar?
I had a dream I was living in a house that I could call my own. And every time when I could get an inspiration, I make a journey over to my home. I had a kid that would let me through the door. I thought I'd make this dream come true. But once you open it, you can't look back. You have to make a choice and see it through. So tell me what you do if everything you wish came true. Times you've been stuck out of luck, you thought you never had to pursue. And tell me how you feel if everything you wish was real. And you can be that person that you always wanted to be. I would take the key and open the door and never turn to look behind. 'Cause me and you both know something better to find. A life that's way better than mine. Only risk you take yourself, love is just a fantasy, because the person you think you become is just a dream. Dream. I'm happy in the house, a house that I can call my own. I never had a number on my inspiration. I'm always busy when I'm at home. The only thing that I struggle to adore, the fact I always know what to do. Cause once I'm there, I never seem to go back. I'm always creating a life that's new. So tell me what you do if everything you wish came true. And now you're never stuck or out of luck, you always have something to do. And tell me how you feel now that your fantasies are real. And now that you're the person that you always wanted to be. I would take the key and open the door and never turn to look behind. 'Cause me and you both know there's something better to find. A life that's way better than mine. Only risk you take is losing yourself. Love is just a fantasy, because the person you think you become is just a dream. Dream.
Good morning to everyone. Congratulations, definitely in order. And as a reminder, common theme that runs through those of us who are physicians, especially those of us, I guess, where you care for children who can't speak. Kindness, empathy, caring, and going that extra mile, as Prof. says, will all be that will be remembered by your patients. It is one of the greatest privileges to see a kid come back, and thankfully I don't have any of them out here right now to use after years and say, you say, oh, I graduate. So just remember that part. Giving up your heart is the one thing, part of your knowledge as well, of your heart will be one thing that will be remembered in your career as you go forward. So it is my privilege to announce the last of your undergraduate results. And congratulations, I said, to all who have now become doctors. I will try my best to get through the names in an efficient manner. First candidate, Ababiyo Kudakwashi, pass. Madison, pass. Akeem Amin, distinction. Kobe Amin, pass. Julian Anderson, pass. Latanya Anderson Jackson, pass. Atia Parker, pass. Kyan Bedward, pass. Joni Ann Berry, honors. Sunita Bagwandas, honors. Kadima Blanchett, honors. Devon Block, pass. Vanessa Bob, honors. Damien Clark, pass. Makita Clark, pass. Anika Coburn, Marissa Cobbler, pass. Ashley Cole, honors. Bonita Cummings, pass. Kennedy Daly, pass. Sarah Jack, distinction. Chelsea Ducky, pass. Isaac Dunkley, pass. Jordan Edwards, honors. Mercurius, pass.
would do the pathology and microbiology medal and prizes in terms of announcing the person or persons that have been awarded or honored with these prizes. And the first prize, I'm going to ask Professor Thing to come up. The first prize is the Professor Louis Grant Prize for Microbiology. And this is for the student, as you see, with best performance in microbiology. I want to tell you a little bit about, just like tips about the student. This student is from Cayman.
In 2020, the world shut down.
Coronavirus, the World Health Organization has officially called it COVID-19.
But somewhere in the chaos, which seems rare. We really tried to keep up with the lectures, with exams, with each other, with life, but that semester came with its own challenges, especially and then we were handed some white coats and bush bags and launched onto the roads. The days may have started a bit too early. War rooms felt like marathons. Case presentations had us second-guessing everything we thought we knew. OSCE prep took over our lives. We rehearsed the same scripts over and over, only to forget everything the moment the bell rang. We learned how to do procedures with shaky hands, catheters, intubations, venipunctures, and somehow we always seemed to get the most difficult patients on our first try. From delivering babies to breaking bad news, from outpatient clinics to the operating room, we witnessed life, we witnessed loss, and through it all, we could.
Is
awesome responsibility must be faced with great humbleness and awareness of my own frailty. Above all, I must not play at God. I will remember that I do not treat a fever charge, a cancerous stroke, but a sick human being, whose illness may affect the person's family and economic stability. My responsibility includes age-related problems. If I am to care adequately for the sick, I will prevent disease whenever I can, for prevention is preferable to cure. I will remember that I remain a member of society with special obligations to all my fellow human beings, those of the mind and body as well as the infirm. If I do not violate this oath, may I enjoy life and art, respected while I live, and remembered with affection thereafter. May I always act so as to preserve the finest traditions of my calling, and may I long experience the joy of leading those who seek my help.
We'll be reading the pledge note. Ready? I gratefully acknowledge the distinction to be conferred upon me, and I solemnly promise that as a graduate in medicine, I will abide steadfast in all due loyalty to the ethics of my profession, and endeavor always to promote the welfare and maintain the reputation of the University of Texas. Further, in the exercise of my profession, I will ever have in mind the care of the sick and well-being of the resident. To these ends, I will use all my knowledge and judgment. I will keep silence on any matter which I may see or hear in the course of my professional work, which would be improper to divulge. I will not permit consideration of religion, nationality, race, party politics, or social society to negate my sanity to my patient.
Thank you very much. Let's welcome. Okay, before I come back with the closing remarks, because I know you have celebration, reservations made already at the restaurant and whatever, or some of you might be flying off, I don't know. That's what a lot of students would tell me. I would say, what do you want to do when you're finished with this? And everybody wants to travel. So I hope you get a chance to do that when you. Before I close out, I want to invite your class president. Am I correct? Michaela was your class president? Yes. Dr. Michaela Richardson.
Hey everybody. So, I hope you guys are all feeling well. Honestly, I was gonna start this like how I send my messages in the group chat, but I found that to be a bit So, we'll do it well. Good morning. Yes. Good morning, fellow doctors, esteemed faculty, families, and friends. My name is, Dr. and I'm here to give the class address. So, when we walked through the virtual doors for the first time in September 2020, none of us could have really predicted the journey that really lay ahead. We didn't just enter medical school, we entered during a global pandemic that would reshape not only our education, but our understanding of what it truly means to be a doctor and really a healer. So, we are the COVID year. While other cohorts may be defined by smoker and trips and theme days, we're really defined virtual learning when physical classrooms became truly impossible. Yet here we stand today, finished our exams just now, not just as survivors of unprecedented circumstances, but as exemplars of what the medical profession demands: adaptability, perseverance, and an unwavering commitment to our calling. So the pandemic may have kept us physically distant, but for me, never diminished the strength of our bonds. True, we didn't really get the chance to get as close as we could have been. We may have missed the cry breaks between the lectures, but I know that some study sessions didn't stop until dawn. Some spontaneous moments definitely formed that forged lifelong friendships, and we celebrated victories through screens and supported each other through challenges across digital divides. But here's what I witnessed through these 5 long years. Never has it been that a classmate needed help and someone, if not 10 people, didn't shoot up to help them. When the workload seemed insurmountable, study groups formed pretty organically. When personal challenges arose, friends rallied with the kind of support that transcends physical proximity and kept showing up when we finally met halfway through the program. And really, what a time that was when we saw each other. The busyness and the newness of actually being in the people in hospital, oh my gosh, like seeing patients, learning, failing, but always getting right back up. In my opinion, we continuously performed and outperformed expectations, not because the circumstances were easy, but precisely because they were not. We proved that excellence isn't about perfect conditions, it's about rising to meet the imperfect ones with grace, determination, and mutual support. And I think we did that. So as we transition to the working world, getting paid, we carry with us something so unique that no one else can take from us. We understand, perhaps better than any other cohort before us, that medicine is not practiced in isolation and not just with clinical knowledge, but with adaptability, empathy, and the ability to find connection even when connection seems impossible. Period. Soon we'll see each other on the wards, some in different hospitals, on different rotations, and then in different specialties, maybe in different countries. But the foundation we built together, formed in the most challenging of times, will remain unshakable. We'll recognize each other not just as colleagues, but as members of a unique fellowship, doctors who learn to heal and help during a time when the world itself needed healing. And remember, each one teach one. Some of us are going to be really good at citing those IVs, some are going to be bosses at blood cultures, histories. We're all just one coffee-fueled call away. Except maybe me, I prefer text, right? So to my fellow graduates of the class that began in September 2020, we didn't just earn our degrees, we earned them by helping to redefine what medical education could look like in the face of adversity. We earned them while supporting each other through uncertainty. We earned them while proving that the future of medicine is in capable, compassionate, and incredibly resilient hands. As we step into our roles as physicians, we take with us the lessons of these past 5 extraordinary years, that medicine is a practice in hope, even in the darkest times, that healing happens through human connection, and that even when connection must be reimagined, together we can overcome anything. And I know that not everybody sitting in front of me right now started with us, but the whole point is that you're ending with us. So congratulations to the class of 2025. But before I close, I must give a vote of thanks. So I want to extend my deepest gratitude to everyone who made this possible, the deans of our faculty, especially Professor Thame and Dr. Carbot. Thank you for your unwavering leadership and guidance through these unprecedented years. Your vision and dedication have kept us on course when the path ahead seems deeply uncertain. To Professor Kani Kamari, thank you for hosting us. residents, registrars, consultants who helped us through this entire journey. You guys didn't just teach us medicine, you showed us what it means to be physicians. Your patience, expertise, willingness to guide us, correct us, and support us has been invaluable. And to everyone who showed up today, for the past 5 years, supporting us individually and as a class, our parents, guardians, sponsors, friends, and family, none of this would have been possible without you guys. Your encouragement, your love, your countless sacrifices. You guys probably believed in us when we didn't believe in ourselves. So, also to our colleagues from our class who be sitting exams a little later in the year, we haven't forgotten you guys. We see you. We're right here. We're ready for you guys to join us. Your time is coming, and we'll be cheering you guys on every step of the way. So looking at you all right now, it was an honor to serve as your class president.
Thank you, class president. So we are at really the end of the function. Do you feel the vibe, the good vibes, folks? A lot of things in life don't go well, but today's the day we are to celebrate. So let's give it up once again for our new class. I am grateful for this to have been able to chair this function. In the past, when I've chaired it, the closing remarks tend to be very personal, and I will share those personal remarks with you once again. For me, really, it is a privilege to teach. This moment is what I live for. Just to know that we saw them when they entered, they were kind of naive, didn't understand stuff, and then many of them end up teaching you along the way. So it brings not only myself, but all of us, faculty up here, great joy to teach. That's why we do it. And we know we take good care of us when we get on in age, right? Okay. The other thing, your colleague, Dr. Richardson mentioned another thing. There are some that have not crossed over into that winning space yet. Some have journeyed with you, have studied with them, but for whatever reason they didn't make it this time. I ask you to make sure you help them to cross over into the winning line, okay? Please. And there is also those persons who allowed you to get here, those patients that you clapped for hours at those clinics. Some of them were tired when you were looking in the air again, feeling their tummy, questioning about personal things, and they were patient. And many of them are persons from lower socioeconomic status in life. So now that you have reached to where you have reached, I ask you to remember the poor. As you go through your journey as a physician, turn around and give back when you can give back to those very people that sat and allowed you to open your heart. And pretty much, those are the few words. I wish you all the best. All of us in the faculty wish you all the best. And I hope the selector has the cue ready, because I'm sending you off now as winners.